What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose, back again with another video. Today's video, well, I got a special guest with me, as you can see. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Kaylee.
Kaylee, so how familiar are you with like red pill content? I'm
familiar, like the Matrix vibes, right?
Okay, but what do you picture when you think about like red pill content?
Well, first of all, I picture like, like conspiracies, like that type of like vibe, just like...
No.
Oh, no? That's completely wrong? Well, you said Matrix, red pill? Right?
Yes, but red pill is like the truth about things.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But, they're all kind of like...
So it's not really about like conspiracies. It's more about like women and men nature. Like, what's the true nature of women? What's the true nature of men? And, in terms with like relationship, life, sex, and stuff like that.
Period, kings.
Yes, exactly. He was like, it's conspiracies.
It happens.
All right, so today's video we are looking at is why women lose interest. Now, just off the title alone, what are your thoughts about why women lose interest in a guy?
Oh God, there are so many reasons. There are so many
What's
ways.
the biggest reason? Let's just start off with the biggest, quickest reason.
I hate saying this because I hate like the message it sends, but being too nice and like too available and just be like, hey, like I'm here, like whatever you need, girl, like I got you, like. And I hate saying that because it's like, don't go out there and like be mean to women, like treat women lovely, like with respect and love them and care for them, but at a distance, you see, at a distance.
All right, so let's jump into it.
Hey guys, I'm Kate Spring, dating and relationship coach from Victoria, BC. I've been asked this question a lot lately about why women lose interest in men. I've thought long and hard over this and talked to my girlfriends and also tried to remember why I personally have lost interest in men in the past. And I think I've come up with a few reasons as to why women start to lose interest in the initial stages of a budding romance. Now, if you're still curious about more do's and don'ts in the initial stages of your relationship, at the end of this video, please ask questions in the comment section below, or leave me comments.
I don't know what's going on with the like starry shit in the background, but it's
cute, sparkles. We love sparkles.
It's throwing me off.
Comments about more things you would like to hear from me, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, so I think one reason why a woman loses interest in a man is if her rose-colored glasses fall off, and she realizes that she doesn't...
I see you over there reacting. So what were your thoughts?
Oh my God, okay, so like something that I'm dealing with right now is figuring out the difference between like love and infatuation. And infatuation goes along with the rose-colored glasses. Like when you first are together, it's like, oh my God, everything he does is just like perfect. Like he literally like he has a dog. Like it's just I can't.
So you miss out on all the red flags or the little things.
Yeah,
you just look over like the
and then one thing after another, and then finally they fall off, and you're like, oh wait, this man like he ain't shit. Like what am I doing?
Okay.
And appreciate some of his manners. One of those reasons can be rudeness. Rude to customer service people, to her, to anyone really. If this is the case, and your rudeness is an unsuccessful attempt to be funny, I might suggest you work on a type of humor that doesn't bring people down in order to get a laugh. I know there is that old saying that nice guys finish last, but don't be mistaken as to how far being kind to your love interest will go. Having an ability to make light of situations and not get attached to your expectations will work wonders for you, I promise. You might be wondering what I mean by this. Here's an example. Say you and your girl are on a date, and say you go to a restaurant that doesn't have any record of your reservation. Instead of causing a fuss and being rude to the hostess or manager, use your well-polished problem-solving skills and ask to sit at the bar. Or you could say to her, hey, let's try this other great little spot down the street. Or better yet, say, hey, let's go to the grocery store and I'll cook for you. Either of these options is better than being rude to someone. And remember,
I would just like to point out the fact that she literally has to, this is like a video made by a woman to help men with women, and she... But
that's why I don't like to watch these type of videos, because I never like to ask a fish how to catch fish. I like to ask a fisherman how to catch fish. A fish is not going to tell you what kind of bait that's going to be needed for all these other type of fish. You know.
But the fish can tell you what its favorite type of bait is.
Not necessarily, because they don't know sometimes. They just don't know until they caught.
Well, I mean, true.
I just overall, I just don't ask fish how to catch fish.
I mean, that's a good point. I never thought about
I do agree that in certain situations you gotta think things through logically, especially being a guy. You gotta think things through logically to make the best outcome for the situation, so the girl's not there standing there looking fucking stupid.
Right.
But I agree with that part. It's just kind of weird.
That circumstance doesn't create your character. It simply allows it to be revealed. If this advice is already helping you, please like and subscribe to my channel, where you can find more helpful videos in understanding your crush. But only do so after this video. Okay, another thing that causes women to lose interest is when you're indecisive. Having an opinion is sexy, period. And asserting yourself respectfully is a real panty dropper. So if you're indecisive about things like where to eat dinner, what movie to watch, where to go, what you want to do, this creates an indecision that wastes both time and energy.
Okay, so question. Is what she's saying true for you?
Trying to think about if any guy or like dated has like been like super. No, they're all super. They're like assholes. They're like, we're going here. I don't care if you like it or not. And I'm like.
So you date all guys that are very decision making, like
yes.
Okay, so you don't like it if a guy is like, oh yeah, you can go here. What do you think about the blah 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 blah?
Come to think of it, those guys are like my good guy friends.
Damn.
That sounded they're my good guy friend, like my best. Like they might be in my bridal party.
But they not fucking.
Nah.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, that sums up everything.
The result is that more time is spent in indecision than in having fun. Having an opinion and making a decision is better than not having one. One thing that directly correlates to being indecisive is becoming complacent in your budding relationship too early on, or complacent at all. We all become comfortable at some point in a relationship and settle into routine, which is not always a bad thing. It's just that women like to be wanted, as do men. And that has to do with nice messages, being physically affectionate, just still trying to impress the other person. Say you have finally asked your crush to be your girlfriend.
So you pause. I don't like the word impress the other person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't use that word impress, because it's not like, to me, if you trying to impress somebody, I feel like you have them on a pedestal, like they're above you, and you're trying to like prove yourself.
Absolutely. Impress, like, to me, that sounds like, somebody you don't know, and you're like, look how shiny I am. But if it's like your like fiance, like, who you trying to impress, bro?
Even just somebody you dating, I would just act like her king. I like that.
And she said yes. Just because we have this mutual agreement doesn't mean we can take the other for granted. On the contrary, now is when the fun and hard work starts to pay off. My sister recently reminded me of another early relationship killer, and she calls it smothering. Smothering comes in many forms. It can be excessive texting and or calling, hanging out to the point where you don't have any chance to miss the other person.
Oh my God.
All of these fit the description. Part of relationship excitement involves...
So I know you said earlier at the beginning of the video, you like it when a guy like kind of backs off a little bit. You don't like to be smothered. Is that
yes,
really
bro?
true?
Give me my space. And also, like, it's gotten to the point where it's like open relationships. Like, I'm down because I don't need all your attention, bro. Like, you, please go fuck some other girls. Like, they can share. You're a lot to handle. So I don't know. Just like get the fuck away from me sometimes.
So you like your space. You like it when a guy gives you some breathing room. Okay.
But then when we're together, like physically together, it's like
you want it to be all about you.
No, like we're tangled.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But then when we're not together, it's like out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
Involves the chase and building tension. There is a real benefit in gradually getting to know one another. I think women lose interest when they feel smothered. Being eager is not a bad thing, but a little mystery at the beginning stages keeps things light and fun. So when you're really into a girl, yay, but try to find a balance between showing your interest and letting things happen naturally, not all at once. To learn more about avoiding smothering, especially in texting, go check out my ebook I've written for you guys and get it free at katespring.com/free. In that, you will find some helpful texting advice and templates that are sure to build attraction. That's katespring.com/free.
While she's giving like all this advice, I have like one thought in my head. Like, what is her relationship? Status? Like what is her relationship life like?
It's the therapist who needs
Therapy. Yeah, see, yeah. So
Yep.
I just want to know like what her relationship status is.
She's cute though.
That'd be
Very queen, you're
interesting
killing
to
it.
know.
Love you.
And I'll be sure to leave the link in the description below. Okay, another reason why women lose interest is when someone is all talk, when your intentions don't match your actions. I was taught very early on never to get into a relationship for its potential. This is another way of saying that what you see or hear is what you get. Being all talk and no action is not the best way to start a meaningful relationship. Talk is cheap. The supply always exceeds the demand. Put your words into action because words create expectations. And when women are presented with unmet expectations, we find ourselves let down and oftentimes are no longer interested in the man with no follow through. And lastly, one of the inevitable reasons why women...
So what do you think about that?
That's crazy.
What?
Girl, genius. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So basically, women, you want someone just to mean what they say what they mean, and do what they say.
Show me,
type
don't
thing.
tell me. Show me.
Yeah. So let's talk more action.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
and lose interest in a man is because she just realizes that maybe you aren't meant to be together, and that's okay. Often we're first physically attracted to someone, and lust is a powerful force that can make us do some pretty crazy things. But when that begins to fade, we may be left questioning if we have similar interests, the same goals, aspirations, and values. At this point, we may also start to realize that our intimate encounters would be better left as a fling. This is one of those things that happens, and why resilience is key in a relationship and a must in your personal arsenal of coping mechanisms. All right, that's all I have for you.
Okay. So do you find that to be true? That you like fall in lust first, and then you overlook all the, then the person's not good for you, stuff like that.
And then, like this isn't for all guys, like at all, but this is like the worst case scenario. You fall into lust with them, and you're super infatuated. You've got those fun little rose-colored glasses on, and then he is actually like a manipulative type of person. So he like sees that, and he seizes the opportunity of like the infatuation, to like make himself needed in the woman's life, so that. And like integrate himself into her friend groups, and I don't know. I've seen this a lot with like me and my friends.
That's
like
some deep shit. Okay.
It's just something to watch out for, ladies.
It's like 99% of the viewers are guys, so you're talking to like 1%. But yes, ladies,
kings,
watch out.
Kings. Sorry.
All right. So overall, you agree? Do you agree with what she said about why women lose interest? About her reasons why women lose it, the main reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, okay.
I think
what?
so, yeah.
Okay. All right. And where can they find you on like Instagram or
You
things
can't.
like that? Oh, you can't. Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, my existence is literally a secret.
Well, there you have it. It's your boy DonJaye. Peace.